When I was 18, I made my first million, and this is million in naira. At the time, I think the naira was not as useless as it is right now. I want to talk about how I went from 3,000 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers in 1 month. I think I have a gift of being able to convince people. So when I was in primary school, that's like elementary school, I literally could sell anything. Sometimes I'll sell Haribo. Imagine selling like one gummy bear inside the park and people would buy it. You know, I really like money. My parents didn't have a lot of money, so I was fascinated by people that really had money. I really wanted to be part of those people. I thought having money would make me cool. So I would do anything to try and get money except steal. I did steal once. I regretted it. And then I started to design. I used to do graphic design at the time. When people want to have parties, I'll ask them to let me do their design for them. I'll do it, they like it, and then they recommend me. So I used to do like design. And then after a while, I realized, you know what? Designing isn't making me a lot of money. I heard there's money in print. So I started to find out what you need to do to get into printing. So I started to print books for people, and then my first major deal was like this big event where I printed like a shit ton of books for people. That was when I made my first million. It was actually 950,000 naira, but then I added 50,000 naira from my account just so that I could see 1 million naira in my account. It was blissful. If you ask me where the money is today though, I have no idea. I wasted every single thing, but at least I could make the money, right? That's what I thought. And then afterwards, I think I decided to try organizing parties. And this party in Ibadan was like the first of its kind, fully, right? And how I made it happen was I got all the people that I realized a lot of people thought were cool. And I got them into one team. They didn't necessarily know anything about party planning, or they didn't know that. I just knew that, okay, if I had all these people on a team, it's almost impossible that other people wouldn't want to come for this party.
I'm just good at caring too much. I'm just good at caring too much. Is it too much to ask that?
When I joined Zikoko, I started making videos that were kind of unique in some sense. I watched Zikoko's Instagram account grow from I think 3,000 to maybe 10,000 thereabouts. Now I'm not taking all the glory. I'm not saying, oh, this is from my videos, but I know that at the time they were a big impact on the growth. And the same thing kind of happened at Empower, because Empower was at 300,000 subscribers when I joined, and you know, from making all these shows and all these things I used to put out, before I left, we were at 700,000. Now, again, not taking the glory. I know it would be nice to take the glory, you know, like, oh my God, Kochi, you did that shit. But no, I didn't do it all alone. Like, I just know that my contribution helped the growth, basically. Why am I saying all of this, you would ask? Thank you very much. Thank you so much for asking. Hi, you guys. My name is Kochi. I've been forced by my sister to start this. Well, my sister plus, I want to say everyone else, because people have been on my neck to start a YouTube channel. When I started YouTube properly in July, I think on the day I announced it, I gained 100 subscribers. For me, that was like, oh my God, that was great. That was amazing for me. But it got harder. I think after that 100, hey, before I got the next 200 or something, it was hard. On Twitter, I would reply under every tweet I saw on my timeline for a week straight. Please, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? And I'll put the link below every single tweet, whether it concerned me, whether the person followed me. I became a pest. I'm very sure that people who muted and blocked me because I was doing too much, but there were also people who found it fun. I wasn't being annoying with it. Maybe I was, I don't know. I think I was being like, just dramatic. I started to make like TikTok videos begging people even more to subscribe.
You made me laugh so hard. You laugh, bro. People that comment before finishing the video. People that comment before finishing the video. This video is not just your therapy, it's mine. I will give you therapy, I'll be your therapist. We want more, so subscribe.
I did that aggressively for, let's say, a month. And in that month, I think my YouTube went from 500 subscribers to 2,000 subscribers. On Instagram, I messaged them one by one, telling them to subscribe, and it wasn't like a broadcast message. One by one, I had a conversation. Hey, please, could you subscribe? If you don't want to subscribe, can you tell me why you're not going to subscribe? It was a bit hard convincing people because the quality was very shit, right? But the content was good. And I learned that from watching a video from Steve Jobs.
A group of people that do not use quality in their marketing are the Japanese. It's only the American companies that do. And yet, if you ask people on the street which products have the best reputation for quality, they will tell you the Japanese products. Now, why is that? How could that be? The answer is because customers don't form their opinions on quality from marketing. They don't form their opinions on quality from who won the Deming Award or who won the Baldrige Award. They form their opinions on quality from their own experience with the products or the services. And so one can spend enormous amounts of money on quality. One can win every quality award there is, and yet if your products don't live up to it, customers will not keep that opinion for long in their minds.
And he was very right. Quality isn't always everything. So I had done my own marketing. I'm still doing my own marketing organically. But on the day I posted the video about quitting my job, I feel like how the YouTube algorithm works is there's somebody in one office sitting down saying, who do we want to favor today? Who should we shine the light on? Cotty. She just quit her job and we can't let her be broke. I don't know that much because I just started. But this is the little I think I know. I think it is very heavily driven by the content. If the content is good, people would naturally like the video. So if people like the video, YouTube's attention is called to that video. If YouTube recommends your videos and people click on it, don't like the video, chances they'll come back to your channel are very low. And that is actually how life works, right? So if you are building a product and you've been building this product for months, for years, trying to get people to use your product that is so good, and people have been using it in bits, and one day somebody who is very successful or something uses this product and really likes it and talks about it. From then on, all your work you've been working on for years, all the work you've been doing for years would almost just start to pay off because people then start to buy your stuff. But if the product is shit, and then somebody famous, let's say, mistakenly tries it and talks about it, and then people use it and they don't like it, they wouldn't come back to that. Things that can make your video a good video, I think your personality. Most of the people I've watched, it's either they're telling you something informative that people want to know about, it's either their personality is extremely rare or extremely fun to watch. It's either they say things that probably trigger people or challenge the status quo, or maybe your edits are great, so there has to be something about your videos that is unique to you. The world will pay you for creating things that it wants. If your community, if the society, if the people around you want something and you're giving it to them, they will pay you for it until they know how to make that thing themselves. But if this thing is very unique to you and it's natural, it will be hard for people to duplicate it. I'm not saying it's really impossible. I'm saying that once you find one thing, there are layers. There are probably layers of other things that you can bring out from that one thing. You'll try different things that will flop, but not everything you do will flop. I'm learning so much about money these days, and yes, I'm very passionate about making money. Since I started to get a bit of attention on YouTube, I've gotten brands reach out to me, mostly foreign brands. No Nigerian brand has reached out to me. I feel like Nigerians only jump on things when foreigners approve of it. People can arrest me for saying that. I don't care. I'll say it anywhere. I would hold a loudspeaker and say it. I noticed that for almost a year, there have been a lot of Nigerian celebrities on my social media platforms, just engaging, just watching. You know, no one really reaching out to say, oh, hey, well done, or hey, let's work, or hey, let's do this. The few I tried to reach out to at the start didn't really believe I could do anything tangible. And right now they're increasing. The only Nigerian celebrity who has, I guess, publicly supported me, right, is Asha. I used to do a lot of those videos for a lot of Nigerian celebrities at the time, but she was the first person to actually make me feel like I wasn't wasting my time. Apart from her, another person who I know has seen my work and actually supported me publicly is Adekunle Gold. Both publicly and privately. Most Nigerian celebrities, they steal my work, or they act like they don't see it and they modify it, as opposed to saying, oh, hey, take your support. Well done for doing this. And that's the problem with Nigeria. That's why Nigeria is so behind. And it looks like I'm always saying negative things about Nigeria. No, maybe I am. It's also possible that people have not figured out what my path is and how I can monetize that. But I'm monetizing it already, and one day I'll talk about how much I've made so far. I want it to be a lot, so that I'll talk about when I was broke, started from the bottom. But it's growing. The numbers are growing. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, you need to do what you really love to do. If you do what seems to be trending, just because it's trending, then it means that you're going to jump on every wagon, and then the competition will be too tough for you to keep up. But if you do what you genuinely love, not only will you enjoy it, you'll be your own competition. I'm happy I started YouTube. I hope my YouTube grows a lot more, because it'll be weird if after I make this video, people stop subscribing. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and tell your friends. I'm just kidding. I know you won't tell your friends. Thank you for watching this ad that is about to play. Bye.